When it comes to finding the perfect spot to say your I do's, Grange is one of the top places for brides to be. The Gallery at Gatewood is one of the featured locations in our upcoming Hometown Proud show on Oldham County that airs tomorrow. So it is a really unique event space that's growing beyond weddings.
It is like stepping back into time the minute that you walk through the Gallery at Gatewood. You know, it's one of the most popular places, event spaces here in historic Grange. Julia Kuntz is the owner-operator. You had a vision with this place, didn't you?
I did. I wasn't really sure at first. You know, when we first walked in, there was nothing about this building that spoke of event space. In fact, at the time, I think there were more empty buildings and buildings for lease than there were, you know, actual businesses, but there was also something special about it.
It's so special and beautiful.
Thank you.
It has a timeless, classic, yet modern feel, if that even fits, right?
Yes,
it really
yes.
does. And your husband, when you and your husband purchased the building, you also liked the fact that it had this great historical appeal.
Right. There's so much that we didn't know about the building specifically, let alone the historic district when we bought it. But the more we found out, the bigger historic advocates we became.
Kind of take us on a tour of how many rooms you have here, the size of the space, and like what would be ideal as far as renting it out.
We have several options to accommodate almost any size event. We can technically have up to 380 people building wide in this space. That being said, I don't want to see 380 people here. We do have upstairs on Main and the Gallery at Gatewood, second floor, first floor, that are currently used on a regular basis. We have events that will rent both spaces, and then we have some that, you know, will just utilize one space or the other. We can host, I'd say, comfortably up to 200, utilizing both floors for weddings. That's probably one of our more popular events.
You have a really popular mural out back as well. Tell me about that. That took center stage in the HGTV show.
It did. The Be Kind mural, and it was so fascinating. Just the whole process of watching the filming. Of course, the story behind it. You know, we're honored to be able to, you know, contribute in any way to that. But
you all are doing so much here just beyond the rental space, right? You have your hands in multiple projects.
We do.
So tell me about the wine bar, the speakeasy, and the AirBnB.
Yeah, so we stay busy.
Yeah.
I think I'm addicted to these buildings.
Right.
So we own this building. We also purchased a second building right around the corner. It's an old Victorian, and the second floor is an AirBnB. I finished that in December, so it's absolutely stunning. Stays fairly booked. The first floor of the Victorian house is going to be Lavinia Wine Bar. I am expecting to open that the later part of July, so just over another month.
It's going to be super popular. And then you're working on a speakeasy in this location in the basement.
Right. So that's kind of my husband's baby. He's the bourbon drinker. So that is, since there used to be one, it's, you know, it's almost obligatory.
Yeah, of course. Why are you hometown proud? Why are you proud to do business in Grange?
Gosh, for so many reasons. One, I did go to Oldham County High.
Yeah.
I remember as a young girl walking in the parade, the Oldham County Parade, going right down Main Street. But more so, the more we got involved in this community after we purchased this first building, the stories. There's not a single event that I'm not just overwhelmingly proud. Everything from guests that have never seen a train go down the center of the street before. So there are things like that, but then deeper, the way our community comes together, no matter what's going on. During COVID, our businesses pulled together to help one another. If they weren't savvy on the internet, you know, here, let us help you list your items for sale online and do curbside pickup, or just the way the community pulls together it's something that I always say you can't fake genuine, and it's something that people feel you know, with it's undeniable. The kindness came before the kindness signs. It's here.
Thanks for showing us around.
You're welcome.